my dear students. Welcome to the ISHM online tutorial program. I am Shubhajit Bhattacharya, your FNB service. I am a beverage specialist. I am taking care of your FNB service department. And today's actually we are gonna discuss about a topic. Is a very important topic in hospitality sector. That is glassware actually. So the history of the glassware actually it is came from 16 BC, 1600 BC, and that time they are using the silica to make this kind of glasses, and they are designing in a lot of different patterns they are designed. And right now we are basically use this glasswares in our everyday life, and the hospitality sector also use this kind of glasses. So we are we are little bit little bit familiar with these glasses, and today I am going to talk about this important glasses which we are using, which you can always see in our five-star hotels, five-star dinings and five-star bars, five-star hotels. Everywhere you can see this kind of glasses everywhere, and we have to know a very important note about that. So how do we measure our liquors and our other measurements? Like we are using a term called fluid ounce. So actually you guys know what is a fluid ounce, I think, and one fluid ounce is equal to approximately 30 ml. We are using this term, and basically one fluid ounce is equal to 28.4 ml actually, and we are using one fluid ounce is equal to 30 ml. Okay, always we are using this term in a hotel. So whatever the ounce will become in your slides or in your discussions, so you have to multiply with that ounce with a 30 ml always. Okay, so let's discuss about this topic, important topics, and basically you have to know all little bit details about the glasses. Like it's a very fragile item. Glasses is a very fragile item, you all guys know that, and we have to taking care in a very unique way. So we are using a very soft soap for cleaning, and we are using chlorine, as well as we are using the hot waters. Okay, so then let's discuss about this topic. So our first glass, we are going to watch this slide. Our first glass is water goblet. So basically what is the ounce of a water goblet? Or water goblet ounce is around 8 to 10 ounce, and you all have to multiply this 8 to 10 ounces with a 30 ml, or it will come around 220 240 to around 300 ml the glass will be. And we are serving this in this glass we are serving basically the water, juice, any kind of mocktails, any kind of cocktails we can serve, as well as some fine dining restaurants. You can see these glasses are using to serve the like house wines also. So this is a very important glass actually. You can see in the banquets also, you can see this glass in a restaurants, you can see in a glass in a fine dining also. So lot of uses in this glass. We are using a lot of things in this glass, and this water goblet actually, this goblet comes from a very magical words called goblins. You all guys saw the Harry Potter movie, right? So this Harry Potter movie there is a creature, human-like creature, that name is goblins, right? So they are having a small foot, and you can see this slide that glass is also having a small foot. So that is why this glass is called a goblet. Okay, so this kind of goblet glasses, this comes from the terms called goblins. Okay, so let's go to the next slide, and the next slide is a very important glass. That is also a very important glass, and you can see all the restaurants, all the fine dining, all the five-star restaurants, resorts and hotels. You can watch, you can see this glass. This glass is called highball glass. So it's a highball glass. So what is the ounce of a highball glass? How highball glass is ounce is the same. like a 8 to 10 ounce. And what we can serve in this glass, basically we are serving any kind of cocktails, any kind of mocktails, and we are serving the long drinks like juice. You can serve any kind of smoothies, and also you can serve any kind of water, sparkling water or mineral water, regular water, whatever the water you can serve in it. And basically we are using this glass in a banquet, restaurants, and bar. We are using for bar, basically we are using for the long cocktails like gimlet, jim beam, and you can also serve any kind of long LIIT, like Long Island iced teas. These kind of cocktails also go in this glass very easily. And you can also serve the Bloody Mary. Some resorts is serving the Bloody Mary also. So this glass is very important actually. And our next slide is Tom Collin. So actually the basic name of this glass is Collin. So why we are calling this glass is Tom Collin? Because Tom Collin is a gin based cocktail actually, and it is a gin based cocktail which cocktail is serving in this glass. That is why this glass name is converted into the Collin to Tom Collin. Okay, so what is the size of a Tom Collin? Tom Collin size is 10 to 12 ounce. 10 to 12 ounce mean is 300 to 320 ml. 300 to 360 ml this glass can be. And what we can serve in this glass, we can serve any kind of we can serve we can serve any kind of cocktails, we can serve any kind of long drinks, long drinks like a juice, like you can see like any kind of mocktails, any kind of smoothies. Also you can serve the long cocktails like a gimlet, jim beam, Bloody Mary, and you can also serve the mojito. Some hotels are using this glass for the mojito, long mojitos, and some hotels are using for the LIITs also, Long Island iced teas also. A lot of iced teas also go in this glass very easily. And this glass is little bit longer than a highball glass. It's look like a same to the highball, and basically the ounce is little bit difference between the highball and the Tom Collin. Highball ounce is 8 to 10 and Tom Collin ounce is around 10 to 12 ounce. Okay, so basically I think you guys understood what is the purpose of this glass. And our next slide is Pony Tumbler. This is a very unique glass actually. Basically we are serving this glass for the welcoming guest. Okay, whichever guest come to the hotel first time, we are giving the welcoming drinks. And basically we are using this glass to serve those guests whichever come, who the guests are coming the first time in our hotels or any kind of resorts or any kind of bar. We are giving some kind of good impressions. For our good impressions we are providing him a free drinks like a welcome drink, any kind of cocktails you can use, any kind of mocktails or any kind of juices you can serve. So a basic what is the ounce of this glass? This glass ounce is 4 to 6 ounce. 4 to 6 ounce is 4 to 6 ounce means 120 ml to around 180 ml. So it's a very small glass, or you can serve any kind of cocktails, mocktails, and as well as any kind of juices. Okay, so our next slide is rock glass, or you can say the old fashioned glass. So what is the meaning of the old fashioned glass? Actually, there is a bourbon whiskey based cocktail called old fashioned, whichever that cocktail is served first time in this glass. So that is why the name came old fashioned. And there is another name of this glass is a rock glass. So basically this glass, previous history says this glass is made up with a volcanic ash. That is why the glass name came like a rock glass. So what we can serve in this glass? We can serve the good Scotch whiskies. We can serve in this glass. We can serve neat whiskies, on the rock whiskies, and we can serve any kind of cocktails, any kind of mocktails, and we can serve any kind of juices in this glass. Or else you can serve the water, soda, anything you can serve in this glass. Okay, so basically in a five-star hotel you can easily see this glass. This glass is having a different version, that is a double rock glass. This is a bigger than this glass. Okay, that is a double size of this glass. So what is the basic ounce of the rock glass? The basic ounce of rock glass is 8 to 10 ounce, means it's a 300 ml, up to 300 ml it will come. Okay, so this glass is very important in a five-star hotel. All the five-star hotel, fine dining restaurant, fine dining bar, you can see this glass. So our next slide is a low ball glass. Is a low ball glass. You can serve any kind of straight drinks, you can serve any kind of mocktails, you can serve any kind of cocktails, or you can serve any kind of juices or any kind of sodas, coke, anything you can serve it in these drinks. Basically any kind of straight drinks, like without ice, you can serve to the guest. If you want to serve to the guest without ice, if the guest is asking for that, then we are serving in it. This is a called low ball glass. What is the ounce of this low ball glass? Is a 4 to 6 ounce. Okay, so our next slide is a martini or a cocktail glass, you can say. So what is why this glass is having the two names? Well, there is a purpose of this glass to serving martini. Actually, martini is a gin-based cocktail. So in a cocktail glass, if you serve the martini cocktail, that time the glass should be named martini. Okay, and if you serve any kind of different cocktails, that time you should have to be mark this glass as a cocktail glass. Okay, right. So what is the basic ounce of this glass? This glass basic ounce is around 4 to 6 ounce. Okay, so 4 to 6 ounce, you can serve any kind of cocktails, you can serve any kind of mocktails, or you can serve any kind of other drinks like smoothies or any kind of chocolate drinks. You can easily serve in it. And this is a very fashionable glass, and this glass is called 3-part glass. Why this glass is called 3-part glass? Because that glass is having a bowl section. You can easily see in the slide, this glass is having a bowl section, a stem section or a body section, or there is a section called a foot or a leg, you can see. So our next glass is margarita glass. Okay, so why the name comes the margarita? Actually, the names come margarita from a special cocktail. It's a very unique cocktail which comes from tequila based cocktail. Actually, we are using this glass. You can easily say this glass as a cocktail glass also. But basically, when you serving the the margarita, that time you have to say this glass is a margarita glass, and you have to rim it salted rim. You have to make it a salted rim, and if you serve any kind of other cocktails, then you can easily say this glass is a cocktail glass. Okay, so what is the ounce of this glass? This glass ounce is 4 to 6 ounce. Okay, so our next glass is Pilsner glass. That is a very unique glass. Actually, you can see all the fine dining restaurants and you can see all the bar this glass. Okay, so this is a very unique glass. We are basically serve in it any kind of beer you can serve in it. So basically the terms comes the Pilsner. There is a special beer called Pilsner beer, which is first invented this glass for his own drink. But after that, we are basically used for the beer glass. We basically use this glass as a beer glass. So what is the ounce of this beer glass? This beer glass ounce is 12 ounce to 14 ounce. Okay, so 12 ounce to 14 ounce. Why 12 to 14? Why it is not 10 to 12? Okay, basically whatever the pint beer size is 350 ml. If you divide the 350 ml with the 30 ml, you can easily get the figure around 11 point something. So the glass needed little bit bigger than that. That is why they are keeping this glass as a 12 to 14 ounce. Okay, so all the beer glasses should have to be around 12 to 14 ounce, because if you serve a pint beer in a single shot, then the beer, if the glass is shorter than the 12 ounce, then the beer definitely spilled out. Okay, so our next slide is beer goblet. So same term come goblet. I already discussed about this thing. So how the goblet name came. that goblins is giving this unique name goblet. Actually, the what is the basic ounce of a goblet? The basic ounce of a goblet is 12 to 14 ounce. 12 to 14 ounce is the basic ounce of a goblet. So what kind of drinks we can serve in it? We can use this glass for as a beer glass, or we can use this glass for any kind of mocktails, any kind of cocktails also. Basically, okay, so what is the ounce of that? The basic ounce of this glass is 12 to 14 ounce. Okay, so all the beer glass should have to be 12 to 14 ounce, because I told you the reason. Okay, so the next slide is beer mug. Beer mug, this glass is unique history. Actually, before, this is not made by any kind of silicon. This is made by iron, and later than this glass is converted from the iron to copper, because the copper is not reacted with any kind of beverage. That is why we are using copper, and later than we are using this unique glass which is made from silica, or you can see these glass things. Okay, you can feel these glass things. And what is the basic ounce of this glass? The basic ounce of this glass is 12 to 14 ounce, same amount, right? And what kind of drinks we can serve in it? We can serve beer, we can serve any kind of coffees also in it. Okay, so our next slide is white wine glass. So now we are coming into the wine section, and there is a very important glass is called white wine glass. White wine glass, what is the purpose of white wine glass? Actually, wine is a fermented beverage, and sometimes we have to serve it in a chilled temperature, sometimes we have to serve it in a room temperature. So basically, white wine serve chilled, and the red wine served in a room temperature. That is why you can see in this figure the wine glass is look like little bit taller than a red wine glass, but basically the wine glass is not taller than a red wine glass. The stem is taller than a red wine glass, so the bowl cannot be come close to the ground or the base, so they cannot able to transport and heat, so the wine become chilled for a long time. And that is the purpose we are using this white wine glass with a long stem. And what is the ounce of that? The ounce of the white wine is 10 to 12 ounce. Why 10 to 12? Because in a single shot, if you serve 5 people from a bottle of wine, you have to segregate this wine bottle in a 150 ml each. Okay, that is why the glass should be around 10 to 12 ounce. Okay, so our next slide is red wine glass. So I already told you about the red wine glass. The stem is little bit shorter than a white wine glass, but the bowl shape is bigger than a white wine glass. Why? Because we need to roll up this wine inside the glass. We need to roll up this wine. Why? Because that red wine contains lots of aromas, lots of unique tastes and unique smells inside that. So everybody needs to get this kind of good smells, like leathery, like muddy, like a turd, like black currant, like citrus, like raspberry. Lots of good flavors in our red wine. So that unique flavor, everybody like to get that flavor. That is why they are using this kind of bowl shaped glass and a big type of shaped glass, so they can easily roll up the wine and get the flavor easily. Okay, so our next slide is champagne tulip. Champagne tulip. Why this glass is called champagne tulip? Because that shape of this glass is look like a tulip flower, and basically we are serving any kind of sparkling wine. So what is a sparkling wine? If a wine is containing carbon dioxide or CO2, that wine should have to be termed sparkling wine, like a sparkling water. The terms should have to be the sparkling wine. Included champagne is also included into the sparkling sector. So what is the basic ounce of a sparkle champagne tulip? Is the 6 to 8 ounce actually. So the next glass is champagne flute. Is the same use. The use of this glass is the same. We are serving the sparkling wines, including champagne, and basically the shape of this glasses look like a flute or pipes. So that is why this glass name is flute. And what is the size of this glass? This glass size is 6 to 8 ounce, same. And basically we are serving the sparklers, all the sparklers. Okay, so our next glass is champagne saucer. Champagne saucer, this is a very unique glass, but we are not using for the authentic way to serve actually the sparklers. So why we are not using the authentic way to serve this sparkler? Because sparkling wine contain lot of carbon dioxide, and if you serve in a flat bowl, it will easily evaporate. The carbon dioxide will be easily evaporate. So you cannot get those that carbon dioxide touch in your throat. So that is why we are not serving in a specialized fine dining restaurants. We are not serving for the sparklers or the champagne. We are not serving this kind of glass. Okay, so but for the party purpose, if you think the lots of people come in a single time, and you have to provide them the champagne in a fastest way, so that is the glass. That time we are using this kind of glass. So I think you guys understood what I want to mean. Actually, what is the size of a champagne saucer? Champagne saucer size is around 6 to 8 ounce. Okay, so let's go to the next slide. And our next slide is a short glass, or you can say this glass is a shooter glass. So what is the difference between short glass and the shooter glass? There is no such rocket science behind that. When we are non-flame any shooter drinks or straight drinks, that time you have to say this glass as a short glass. And when you are going to flame that drink, actually, if you give any kind of shot like a tequila shot or vodka shot or any kind of cocktail shots, when you are giving to the guests, and if you lighted them or if you flame them, that time you should have to say this glass as a shooter glass. Okay, so what is the basic ounce of a shooter? Shooter basic ounce is 2 to 3 ounce, because that is the IBA rule, International Bar Association's rule. Why? Because you cannot provide in a single shot, you cannot provide not more than 90 ml. Okay, so if you multiply 3 into 30, it will come 90 ml. So you cannot provide more than 90 ml in a single gulp. Okay, that is why we are providing, that is why we are making this, we are using this glass little bit shorter, and we are keeping it around 2 to 3 ounce always. Okay, so I think you guys understood this thing, and I think a lot of young people already saw this glass, but they are having the different shape and different sizes also. According to the bar, they can easily use their measurement. But the basic of the what IBA says, the International Bar Association says, this glass should have to be not more than 90 ml. Okay, then our next slide, that is not a glass actually, but you can see all the fine dining resorts, all the fine dining restaurants, or in any kind of wine specialist restaurants or grill restaurants where you can get a good wines. That place you can easily see this thing that is called the decanter. What is the purpose of decanter? Actually, the purpose of the decanter is decanting the wine. What is the meaning of that, decanting the wine? Because a lot of the old red wines, they are having things called sediment or the dead cell of yeast, and this yeast is actually settled down in the bottom of the bottle, and we need to segregate that yeast from the wine. That time we are basically using this kind of decanter, and we are placing a candle in front of the decanter and our bottle, and we are seeing clearly that wine is on right, we have to pour only the wine inside the decanter, not the yeast. So what is the basic use of a decanter? The basic use of a decanter is decanting the wine. Okay, so what is the ounce of a decanter? Basically, we are that decanter size is little bit big. It's around a 28 ounce to 30 ounce. Okay, 28 ounce to 30 ounce. Yeah, so it is a basic purpose of this decanter is decanting the wine. Some kind of new resorts or new hotels, they are using this decanter, and they are using as a they are using for serving the sodas, any kind of other things also they can easily serve in that decanter. But the basic purpose of a decanter is decanting the wine. Okay, so one of the wines you can decant. You can decant any kind of old ports. You can decant long vintage red wines, because that wine is contain lot of sediments, and those ports, old ports is contain lot of exosport, like extra old ports is contain lots of sediments. That is why we have to decant that, we have to separate that sediments from the wine. That is why we are using this decanter. Okay, so let's go to the next slide. And this is a very important glass, that is called brandy balloon. Okay, you all guys familiar with the brandy, very few of you know about the cognac. Actually, what is the basic use? What is cognac? Actually, cognac is it's a brandy. It's made in a France and a specific region called Cognac. That is why this special brandy's name is Cognac. That is, I am just giving you a brief idea. It is a very big chapter actually, Cognac, and I love to give you the next idea about what is the Cognac. Definitely, I will give you in a class. Okay, so next sessions. And what is the basic ounce of a brandy balloon? Brandy balloon basic ounce is 6 to 8 ounce, and the shape of the brandy glass is like a balloon. Okay, that is why this glass is called brandy balloon. And how we can serve this brandy inside this glass? How we can serve this brandy inside the glass? We have to before serving this brandy, we have to heat up the glass before serving. Okay, so this is a you can use hot water also, or you can use 20 ml or 30 ml of brandy, and you can easily light it up that brandy, and that brandy smell is totally covered inside the glass, and you can easily serve that. After that, you can easily serve the brandy. Okay, so our next slide is brandy snifter. Brandy snifter. What is the purpose of a snifter? Basic purpose of a snifter is snipping the brandy. Okay, snipping the brandy. And what is the thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys are liking this video, and we will definitely going to discuss more about these things in your next classes. And if you have any kind of doubts regarding this, just watch this video carefully and note it down in your notebooks, whatever the queries you are having, and then we can easily discuss this week. We can easily discuss about this topic. So thank you.